everybody and welcome back to my channel. So as of today, well, not as of today, I'm pretty much towards the end of the week now, but I am 37 weeks pregnant. So we're getting so close now, and I literally just want this little, well, chunky, it feels like I just want this chunky man out of me really soon. So what's happened this week? Not masses, to be honest. There's not been much of a change since sort of like the last week, but something exciting did happen yesterday. So as many sort of pregnant mummies or non-pregnant pregnant mummies may know, during your pregnancy you have something called there's a fly over there, it's going to annoy me so much. You have something called a mucus plug. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? And basically what it does is it plugs the entrance to your uterus, and what that does is it prevents any kind of infections or bacteria getting into the uterus where you're basically growing your baby. And it keeps your uterus a sterile environment, which is obviously a good thing. So when you come to the end of your pregnancy, you can sometimes like lose this plug, and it will sometimes come out in little pieces, or it can sometimes, TMI guys, TMI, it can sometimes come out in one big glob. So all of this week, if this is I'm sorry if this is too much TMI for you, but I've got to keep it real. All this week I've noticed a change in like my discharge. So whereas I barely haven't had any at all during my pregnancy, now I'm getting a discharge that actually quite resembles the discharge that you would normally get when you are ovulating. So that sort of like clear, gloopy, is like the sort of discharge that if you got it on your fingers and then spread your fingers like that, it would probably web. And that's sort of like one of the ways that we sort of wait to see if I was ovulating or not, basically, or if it was the right time of the month. So I've been getting a lot of discharge like that, which is a bit weird. And then yesterday when I was on the toilet, I don't know, something just felt like a little bit different. So I put my hands between my legs, and then all of a sudden, just by like opening my legs like just a little bit and sort of like reaching down, this thing just fell onto my hand, and I was like, what is this? And it sort of like eventually sort of broke apart in my fingers, but it was basically this what is it like? It's like petroleum, it was almost like petroleum jelly. It was like wobbly, it was just, it's snotty and weird. And basically I went online and I was like, oh, what's this? And they said it could be this. So I went on like Google Images, and it pretty much looked like all the other people's who posted theirs as well. So I got super duper excited then. I was like, oh my god, it's happening, everything's like, ugh. But basically what I did read is if that mucus plug comes out and labour doesn't start within 24 hours, your body will just make another one, make it again to protect your baby. So I'm here, nothing's happened. So it doesn't look like I'm going to be going into labour. I would be 2 weeks early. I really don't mind being 2 weeks early. I'm actually sat here in a bathing costume. I've got my bathing costume on underneath my top right now whilst I'm filming this, because it is so hot in the UK at the moment. It is like, I read on the Daily Mail or something this morning, it's like the hottest August bank holiday day on record. It's all I'm trying to do is just stay cool. I've got tower fans in the lounge, I'm eating ice, I'm drinking so much water. All I want to do is just get out there and sunbathe, and I can't because it's so hot and it's just not good for me. So I'm just trying to stay cool by staying in the house, but as I'm on maternity, it's just boring. But yeah, so the plug came out, it'll probably be built back up again. However, it is a good thing because, you know, it just shows you that my body is getting ready for when the big day does come, and everything's kind of moving in the right direction. So anyway, let's consult our app like we do every week and see what the baby is potentially doing this week. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. I'm always out of breath. As always, you're such a little chunk, aren't you? You're such a chunk. Okay, so your baby will weigh between 6 and 6.5 pounds. Growth slows down, and your baby's practicing for life after birth. Your little one is plumper. He's a chunk. And if he was born now, he would not require an incubator to keep him warm because he's got enough fat stores of his own to look after himself, basically. The lungs are fully developed, so he'd be able to breathe on his own. Usually babies are head down this point. He's been head down for a very long time. He's been like head down since about like 25 weeks or 27 weeks or something. Your body may have begun to have some vaginal discharge, which is what we've just been talking about actually, which is a good thing to happen. It's your body's way to prepare for labour by secreting extra cervical mucus. Excuse me. Your baby's probably head down by now, but if not, there's still a chance that he may turn. And it talks about like external manipulation if he hasn't, but we don't have that problem. So don't set yourself up for disappointment by concentrating heavily on the magic day. Your baby has come. Your baby will come when he or she is ready to enter the world. Fabulous. People may remark that you've dropped, and you're probably glad, as a discomfort of feeling cramped and breathless may have eased slightly. It's not eased at all. People have said that my tummy looks a little bit lower, but my heartburn is as bad. Oh, there's some of the ladies from my antenatal class talking to each other. But yeah, at this stage the placenta weighs about 1.5 pounds and its job is nearly done now. So health tips for this week is to get enough rest, not only to prepare for the demands of labour, but also to speed up your recovery. The better nourished you are and the better rested you are now, the better things should go. Apparently, your partner may be getting anxious for delivery. Keep him busy by looking after your needs at this point, and it'll also keep him from twiddling his thumbs and staring at your belly. Tom's just so excited. Literally every little thing that happens, he's just like, what can I do? What can I do? And also, like, when I sort of like text him a picture of this plug that came out, he rang me instantly. He's like, do I need to come home? And I was like, no, you don't need to come home. You don't need to come home yet because nothing may happen. And it didn't. So he's working today again and just waiting to meet his son. He's just so excited. So I've got my 38-week appointment tomorrow because today I'm actually 37 weeks and 6 days. So I'll be 38 weeks tomorrow. I'll see my midwife tomorrow. She'll do the usual heartbeat and everything else as well. So we'll talk to her a little bit. But yeah, not really a massive amount going on. Anything we've got for the nursery? Yeah, we did get one thing for the nursery. I'll pick you up and show you. Right over here, you might be able to see, there's my birthing ball. I'll be bouncing on that soon, I'm very sure. But there is my Moses basket and my Moses basket stand. Isn't that adorable? It's just so lovely. Just step over this. Yeah. Step over this here. Look at that. It's so cute, and I put a little teddy in there. But yeah, it's a little Moses basket. It goes on the stand. You've seen the Moses basket before, but I actually ordered the stand now, so that's what came through the post yesterday. The little stand for the Moses basket. So this is where he'll be sleeping. He'll be sleeping in his Moses basket, which is so exciting. Let's prop you back up. Prop you back up on here. Oh, I need to flip the screen, otherwise I don't know what on earth is going on. So yeah. Well, tummy update. Let's do tummy update really quick. I'm sorry if you feel like I'm rushing. I just can't wait to get back in the lounge where it's a little bit cooler again. That fly is doing my head in so much. But let's do a tummy update. You're gonna see my whole legs. I'm sorry, I'm not a massive fan of my legs, but it's the only way I'm gonna show you my tummy because I'm in a tankini type thing today. So yeah, right, where are we going? Right, I'm gonna turn to my side here in this floaty top. My tankini is here, but this is my tummy. Oh my God, I'm out of breath. This is my tummy at 37 weeks and 6 days from this side and from that side. There it is. And again from the front. You are such a little chunk. And one of the annoying things that I have had for like the whole pregnancy is I keep getting these little like pimples on my tummy. I'm not sure if you're able to see them from there. I'll try to get a bit closer to you so you can see. Yeah, you see that one there? I've been getting these little pimples, and basically I think it's because heat, hot, sweat. I'm a clean person, I'm not dirty by the way at all, but I just keep getting them and they're really irritating. Yeah, I've been getting those and I just want my tummy to look all smooth and nice, and that's not gonna look smooth and nice because I've got stretch marks all over it, but hey ho. So yeah, that is 37 weeks, guys. Hopefully there'll be a little bit more movement next week as well. We'll see. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.